The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the grab, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Springer stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
That's in there. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
That's to third. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Chad Green ready to go.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which took...
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 21-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
First offering, runner goes. Foul ball. d'Arnaud off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Into center and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they tack on 3. It's 24-0. The pitcher on here, Yimi Garcia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that one's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ozuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 27-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Tim Mesa takes over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 29-0. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier on the move. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a beautiful trip.
And the runner's coming home. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that back here at the ballpark, leading off, Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Here's the left fielder, number 36.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. High in the air, out to right. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here is Matt Chapman. First time up was a pop out. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Chapman measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. So he's perfect through 6. Hard. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Mesa back to work. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game. It's 30-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Eric Swanson.
Now pitching.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. And a foul ball.
Swanson.
And the 0-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. And that's a double. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Zach Pop gets the call from the pen. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Ozzie Albies a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. 0-2 now. Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone!
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone!
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kiermaier makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And out of here.
That's That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Well struck left field. And gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the plate, Sean Murphy whips it across. That's the third out. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. And ball one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.